We are about to embark on a massive journey. Let me explain to you exactly what we're doing. So I'm here in my teapot. Welcome to Genshin Impact. Thank you for joining me today. We're in my teapot and it's very bare because I want to have a nice thing, and I've found a replica that I want to create. So let's have a quick look at it. I want to create this one. Okay, so this kind of doesn't look like much from the outside, but it has a really cool kind of hidden bit inside that looks really nice. So I want to create this, and as you can see, I've only got 76% of the furniture. If I quick obtain, I can't do it, okay, because I haven't got the stuff for it. There's a whole load of furniture. Hold on, can we? Oh, I can't look at it now. There's a whole load of furniture that I need to get. But they are all contained in Samaria's remarkable chests and bought from the souvenir shop. So I was like, brilliant. Okay, I'll go to the souvenir shop and we'll check it out. So we go to Samaria. Let's go to the souvenir shop and I'll explain things. Okay, here's the souvenir shop. It is currently closed. I cannot access it. I cannot buy anything at all. It just says everything is kind of been reserved and everything else is just for display. So I was like, okay, how do I unlock the shop? Well, we do that by getting the tree, some kind of tree of secrets or something, I can't remember what it's called, to level 10. I was like, okay, where's the tree? Oh, it's locked behind the Aranara world quest. Oh, so in order to get my replica in my teapot, which is just something I thought looked nice, I'd like to have, it's going to send me down a massive rabbit hole. So that's where we're going to start today. So first of all, there's a couple of things that it's housekeeping. Right, let's just finish off this thing. This is kind of left over from the Heat Destroy quest, which we did in the last episode. We're just going to finish this one off. We're going to go and see how the fungi are doing. We need to tell them basically all their family have returned to the Dendro Dragon. They're basically no longer alive, but they are alive. They're alive in a different form. So we're going to finish that off. We'll tell them what's going on, just to kind of complete from the last episode. And then we're going to get started on the Aranara world quest. I really want to do something for them so they have a chance to meet again. Yeah, and apart from these two fungi, Paimon's also a little worried about the floating Animo-fungus camp. I feel the same. I have an idea. Why don't we bring them over to live with the other fungi? Both sides have previously lived in the presence of an elemental life form, so their habits should be similar. Yeah, so they can look out for each other. Would you like to come with us? They're not sure. Oh, maybe they are. Seems like they like it. Looks like it's been convinced. Okay, let's go. After arriving at the camp, the two fungi receive a warm welcome. Oh, seems like the fungi here recognise us. They're so friendly and gentle. That elemental life form must have been held in high regard by everyone living here. Huh? Are you trying to play with Paimon? Well, okay then. Greg, Paimon will be over there playing with the fungi. Well, off you go. Have fun. I owe you an apology. When the fire seed shattered while we were inside Apep, I planned to sacrifice my power. Did Paimon tell you that? Yeah, I was a little worried. I wasn't calm enough. I should have given it some more thought and made a better judgment of the situation. When I realised that the Dendro Dragon was in danger and that Samaria's safety was being threatened, I couldn't help feeling anxious and scared. If I decided not to take action when things can still be done, or if time ran out before I'd used up all my energy, using my powers may be the easiest way out, but it's also the most difficult. You still have room for growth. Yes, and I think I learned a lot from them. I understand what it means to have their wishes come true, but I'm still unable to accept it. Why does it sound so peacefully content when it was doing something that just makes you want to cry? Looks like I still haven't fully grasped the concept of empathy yet. This isn't your fault. I feel the same. Thank you for comforting me. Feelings are really complex things, and there's still a lot for me to learn. Huh? What are they doing? They're even taking care of the crops. Are they simply mirroring the elemental life form's behaviours? But since that fungus even learned to speak, all of this might be due to the long-term effects of elemental power. Time is a powerful thing. That's right. And now we don't have to worry about the safety of these two fungi anymore. From now on, I'll be keeping an eye on this monkey camp and come check on them once in a while. I want to preserve the traces they left behind in order to create an opportunity for them to meet in the future. After all, that fungus remembered the name Nur and its memories came back. I believe in their bonds as a family. Let's think of it as a beautiful wish then. Nihida, the fungi brought over some fruit. Come and have some. Okay, I'm coming. Brilliant. Okay, yeah, that just kind of finished off Nihida's story quest. It's weird that wasn't part of it. It was a separate world quest. But hey, okay, right. So that's that done. Next up then, we're going to start Woodland Tales. So I don't know anything about, where is it? I can't even find it now. Woodland Encounter, rather. I don't know anything about this quest line. All I know is it is apparently super long. Some people love it, some people hate it. So I guess we'll find out. I think we did stumble in it a while ago, just like it got started. But yeah, let's do it. I'm just going to unlock the tree, and then we're going to do a whole load of kind of exploration of some area to open all the chests, try and do the domains, get all the sigils so we can upgrade the trees at max level, so we can open the shop to buy furniture so I can make my teapot look pretty. Seems a lot of work for teapot, but it's all got to be done eventually. We want to, complete everything there is to do in this game, which will take a long time. Right, what is this quest all about? I have absolutely no idea. When you're ready, I'll take you to Vimara Village. It's smooth sailing from there to either Samira City or Port Ormos. I'm a forest watcher after all. Escorting travellers is my job. Let's go. Okay, follow me. Again, this feels like something you should do like as soon as you get into Samira. Because I've been to Samira City and Port Ormos many times, so I don't really need a guide to show me the way. Well, since you're a forest watcher, Anna, you must be very familiar with the woods, right? I lived around here for years, and I know every tree in the forest, really. But the land's going somewhat peculiar lately, something about... Okay, it's the withering. It's only been a few days, and a new withering zone has popped up already, so close to the main road too. Withering zone again. You handled one with Tonari before. Greg and Tonari disposed of a withering zone before. I won't go into how dangerous it is then. Regardless, let me mark down the location and radius of effect for now. After I take you to Vimara Village, I'll go to Grandavaraville and bring Tonari over to help. No need, Rana, just leave it to us. No way, the withering zone's lethal. Even veteran forest watchers wouldn't approach it unless it's absolutely necessary. Greg can manipulate the elements, and it should somewhat stave off the withering's effects. Yeah? Now that I think about it, you did show such an ability when fending off the fungi. But still, you shouldn't do that. But we can't have you injured by the withering after coming all this way. I've done several witherings, so I'm pretty sure I can handle this one. Don't worry, Rana. Greg has proved to be very reliable in the many encounters throughout our journey. Leave it to me, it's a piece of cake. Alright, I understand. I'll wait here. If it's too much to handle, get out of there and call for help, and I'll be there. Okay, we want that. Oh, hang on, I need to do it with... Can I do it with... I can, with charged shots. I don't think I can just, like, hit them. No, it has to be charged shot. And where's the other one? Oh, come on. Over here. Oh, have I lost my things? Oh, I just look at one. Okay, there we go. Right.
Taking a turn for the better.
The wind knows me.
Shouldn't have done it. I did it in the wrong order. Okay.
Settle down.
And destroy it. There we go. That was pretty simple. One of the easier witherings there is. Greg is impressive, right? Absolutely. Pin that comment. You're amazing. Incredibly amazing. Thanks. You're getting too excited, Rana. Pardon me, Greg, miss. You don't have to be so formal. It's okay, just speak your mind, Miss Rana. Let's drop the formalities, Greg and Rana. Okay, so I wonder if you guys are interested in joining us. I can vouch for you both. It would be great to get a powerful, dedicated people like Greg and Paimon on our side. With you guys, we can better control the spread of the withering. Sure, you're probably not familiar with the woods, but that shouldn't be too much of a problem. Wait, calm down. Oh, yeah, speaking of the forest, Paimon's got a question. Do you remember the wondrous creatures we saw before? Wondrous creatures? Quickly describe the wondrous creatures you met previously. Well, they sound like the mythical Aranara, small, round, plant-like fairies. They are denizens of the woods and guardians of the trees. But we generally dismiss them as just a tale. You sure those weren't just some shroom boars you saw, Greg? Shroom boars? Yeah, that's an animal you'll only see in the forests of Sumeru. They are round, green beasts that live in the forest. We use them to find precious mushrooms. What's this guy over here? And these guys as well. Really? Well, I don't think they're the same. It sounds delicious. Sounds like we can probably make a stew with mushrooms out of them. The Paimon doesn't think that's quite the same thing as what we saw. Anyway, in all my years in the woods, I've never seen an Aranara. However, you can ask the kids after you get to Vimara village. They seem to be very into the legend of Aranara. Although children always try to hide their thoughts from adults, you can read their minds like a book. Just like Paimon. Hey, that's because we're buddies and know each other very well. That said, you got moves, Greg. Made sure you learn that. Well, we ran across a lot of things on our journey, so we've got to learn how to fight. I see, that must be hard. Okay. I don't like it when they have like subtitles like that as you're moving around, because I'm trying to look where I'm going and read. Oh, this is Vimara village. Let me say hi to Grandpa Amadaya. I'll try and read the subtitles and look where I'm going. It's very difficult. I'm back, Grandpa Amadaya. Oh yeah, I hope you enjoy listening to my voice because it's gonna be a lot of reading in this one, I think. Rana, you know the job of a forest watcher is important, but you should come around more often. Yeah, I know. I patrol the forest that those tiger cubs can hang out in the woods safely. It was just a mess right now. There are tigers in Vimara village? Tiger cubs refers to Otham and his friends. By the way, your voice, I don't think I've ever met you. Do we have visitors? Oh yes, Grandpa Amadaya. These two are... Rana gives Amadaya a brief rundown. I see. Welcome to Vimara village, and thanks for helping Rana out. I plan to form a night watch, getting Alfonso, Byram, and Aurelius to safeguard the perimeter as a group. That's a great plan. It's for the good of the children after all. Has something happened in Vimara village lately? Oh, could it be related to the round plant-like creatures we saw before? What are you talking about? That sounded like a cabbage from your description. It's okay. We're just a little uneasy from some recent events. I've spent my whole life in Vimara village, never saw anything like this. Sigh. I won't bore you with my stories. Please watch over Rana. She's always been a troublemaker since she was little. She got lost in the woods once when she was 7 or 8 for a couple of days. Hey now, Grandpa Amadaya. Fine, fine. You be good host now, Rana. Don't let other guests down. For sure. Grandpa Amadaya is getting old and his eyes are starting to fail him, but he's really nice. The back runner. Anything new? Who's the one beside you? I met this kind, powerful traveller. How about you? Caught anything good? You know it. When you see the kids, tell them a feast is waiting. Are you interested? Not sure yet. Maybe later. Okay. Grab these things as we're walking past. That's going to be one of these quests, isn't it? Where it's just slowly walking. I'm back, Alfonso. I see. Who's that with you? Whoa, what happened there? People there. Honestly, I swear I was just pushing forward. That was weird. Allow me to introduce these two impressive travellers who have helped me a lot. And this here is Alfonso, just about the most dependable person in Vamara village. You flatter me, Rana. Anyway, nice to meet you two, and thanks for looking after Anna. You don't look like a local, Alfonso. Are you a traveller too? Haha, you're an experienced traveller indeed, saw right through me at a glance. I came as an apprentice from Fontaine, but ended up staying because I really like it here. And it's been years since. Alfonso is practically one of us now. Anyway, how are the kids? They're not running around, are they? I mean, it's not a good time right now. They're in the village waiting for you to return, after Cavus came back. Is it really okay to talk about that in front of our guests? Maybe we should talk about it later. Is it something important? Well, we can come back later. Don't worry, they saved my life after all. Actually, you could have made it on your own. I fight very well. Time is life to me. You saved me time, so you saved my life. Yeah, okay, I guess. Anyway, some of the children in Vamara village have gone missing recently. That warrants much more than just an anyway. Is someone abducting the kids? This is a very serious problem. Have you notified the sheriff in Samara City yet? Is there anything we can help with? Wait, just listen to me. The missing children always come back in a few days, though they don't remember what happened. We'd round up a search party every time. Sometimes we'd run into wild animals, sometimes a withering zone, other times outsiders obviously too tough for us to handle. However, we can never find the kids since the woods are simply too big to search, even for Rana. Yeah, but in the end they would suddenly return when no one was paying attention, and couldn't recall anything when asked. Paimon does that too. God, they remember nothing at all? I'm not sure. I think they just don't want to tell us adults. Even though I'm only a few years older than them. Still, that's pretty concerning. Right, so we've been patrolling nearby recently, looking out for anything unusual. That's also why I just spoke to Amadaya about forming a night watch. We also asked Alfonso to keep an eye on the kids. I'm sorry. It's okay. I'll be more concerned if they actually stay put. I'm going to have a word with Isophat later. It's his job to watch after Cavus and Sudabe. You want to take it easy for a while here, Rana. You're the only one who can get through to the kids. It's dangerous outside lately, withering zone aside. You got the Fatui from Shaznaya and the armed mercenaries operating in the forest. If something goes wrong. Fatui? I know, I'll be careful, but I should be on the ball because it's dangerous. But even if you could deal with the wild animals, the Fatui are more than you can handle, Rana. Sounds like Alfonso knows the Fatui very well. I learned about them from the travellers shuttling between Samara City and Port Ormos. It's Rana. Rana's back with Alfonso too. Here comes trouble. Anyway, think it over, Rana. I picked a bunch of starshrooms for you, Rana. Otham, didn't you promise me to never wander outside the village? The Rishboland Raja will come and get you if you don't behave. I'm big now, not scared of anything. Did you catch the Gator Raja this time, Rana? I want to hear some tales from the woods, Rana. Well, I didn't see the Gator Raja this time, but I bought you a golden lion and a silver... Silver what, though? Whopper flower. What does Paimon have to do with the whopper flower? Silver duskbird. Silver bass. Super silver spectre. Calm down, Paimon. Spectre's too much. Alright, stop picking on them. Greg and Paimon are my friends. Paimon's not going to get mad at kids, regardless. You know a lot of animals. That's right. Rana will tell us stories every time she's back. She told us about a huge gator last time, and the Sumpter Beast Lord, and the Rishboland Raja that couldn't be caught. That's right, and they'll come and get you if you don't behave. Oh no! Everyone in the village sure seems to get along. If only it could always be like this. I hope the children can stay safe. Anyway, my friends here came from a place far away. Why don't we let them tell a story today? Sure, I guess. Sure, our trip to Samara has been a very eventful one. Yay, let's all go to Rana's house. The last one there is a spectre. Be careful going over the bridge. Don't fall into the water. Let's go. Okay, let's follow the kids. Let's go. We can't fall far behind. What's up ahead? Looks like someone's been surrounded by hilly shells. Let's go save them. Huh? Oh, that's a random event, is it? Okay. Oof. We'll leave them to it. I'm sure they can handle hilly shells. Oh, stop climbing. Okay. We're just going to follow the kids. Just investigate. Oh, Ryan's brought some visitors. Welcome. Let's grab all the little things to investigate as we go. It's all just vegetables at the moment. I'm hoping for artifacts, but never mind. These kids ran faster than the birds could fly. You guys are getting good at running. It's going to worry me sick if you run away someday. We won't run if Rana's here. I'm going to marry Rana when I grow up. Really? Wait, didn't you promise to marry me, liar? Well, I'll sort this out later. You'll meet more people when you grow up. People more impressive and better than me. For instance, Miss Blonde here is way mightier than me and has met many great people along her journey from far away, right? It's true, such as Paimon. Have you been travelling a long time? Rana said you'd tell us stories. I've got lots of stories. You got the tiger cubs then? I have a meeting to go to. You kids be good to her and stay put until I come back. Okay. Alright, on to the stories. You're Iotham, right? What story would you like to hear? Stories about dragons. Alfonso said they are ancient and very powerful. Sea monsters. I hope there's a lot of big monsters in the sea. Our story is about a distinguished lady who was smart and powerful. I'm smart and powerful. We all want different stories. Isn't there someone who knows stories of 8-headed hydras, silver-haired banshees, and a wicked abyss dragon? Paimon thinks everyone would be happy if that person was here. How about this? We know a lot of stories and we'll tell them all. We can ask them about the mysterious creatures while at it. And we can ask them how they went missing while at it. Because ask about the creatures. True, these kids might know things adults don't, and about how they went missing. As a trade, Iotham, Cavus, and Sudabere, you'll tell us what you know too. Sure. Very clever way of getting secrets like kids. Anyway, tell the kids a story in a way that they'll find fun. Okay, talk to the children. Okay, Iotham, I'll talk to you first. On dragon stories. Alfonso told me they exist in the world. He said a huge evil dragon lives in a place called Mondstadt. Ah, well, we know all about the dragon in Mondstadt. Let me just have a drink, because my throat is going to be real trouble in this quest, all this reading. Alfonso sure as he is on the ground. We know the story. So what is that dragon like? Alfonso said is terrifying and pillages Mondstadt. How should Paimon put it? This is the tale of friends resolving their misunderstandings. This is a tale of heroes triumphing over evil. Technically it's the first one, right? Here it goes. A long, long time ago, in a kingdom far away, a big dragon with huge wings and sharp fangs laid in deep slumber. When the dragon woke up, it saw the world had changed. Growl, the dragon announced. I'm mad now, I'm going to wreck your little houses and keeps. The dragon wasn't actually bad, but it was tricked by an evil sorcerer into thinking everyone's bad. And one day, 2 travellers arrived. Paimon tells the story of the azure blue dragon in a way that really engaged the kids. So with everyone's help, the travellers removed the curse from the dragon and helped it find its friend. Wow, I thought dragons were terrible and would eat some people. How big is the dragon though? Is it big like a house? Big enough to swallow from our village in one bite. Wow, if that's true, we can fly around inside the dragon's belly. When it gets hot, we'll go to the Snowsnire that Alfonso talked about, where it snows. When it's rainy season, we'll go to Valka, where Granny Jihit is from. Baluka? Oh, that's a desert. Anyway, when I grow up, I want to travel everywhere like you. That's right, travel and make friends. Just like how we travelled and got to know you. Can we ask you a few questions, Othan? Ask about the mysterious creatures in the forest. Rana told us they could be Aranara. Have you heard anything about them, Othan? About that? No, I heard nothing about Aranara. They look like cabbages. On second thought, yeah, they do, haha. So you've seen Aranara before? Actually, I've heard about them in Granny Jihit's stories. Oh, can we ask Granny Jihit? No. Alright, we'll drop it. Ryan and the others are very worried about you kids, Othan. Have you gotten lost in the woods recently? No, I know the woods very well. There's no way I can get lost. But Subada and Kavas did. Everyone was worried, but not me, because I know Aranara would take them home. Or Arana? Not Aranara. Arana? Who's that? I mean Rana. Rana would find them and take them home. That's suspicious, but Paimon doesn't think we can find out more. Let's change the topic. Why are you interested in dragon stories, Arethan? I want to be great like a dragon, but I can help Rana and Alfonso. They work very hard. It always takes a long time for Rana to patrol the woods. Alfonso goes out there when no one's looking too. I can help them as soon as I grow up, so they can spend more time in the village. Paimon gets it. You're a great kid, Othan. Okay, the next one. Cavus. Sea monster. I heard there's a lot of big and peculiar monsters in the sea. Like the fish that's as large as an island, or the squid as long as a river, and the story about the puppet and the whale, also the turtle carrying an elephant on its back. You've heard a lot of stories. Why the interest in sea monsters? When I grow up, I want to be a sailor, going on 7 voyages and discovering uncharted islands and the lands. That's why I want to learn about sea monsters. This way I can defeat them one day. We ran across some pirates before. Wow, that's so cool. Did they find any treasure? Any tales of adventure? Not sure, but Paimon does have a sea monster story. Once upon a time, there was a sea serpent with many heads living in the ocean. It was taller than a mountain when it stretched out its neck. The serpent didn't behave, so a god trapped it on the sea floor under rocks to prevent it from making waves and destroying the harbour. After a long while, the serpent woke up and griped, "Curse you, despicable god! I'll wash all your houses and treasure out to the sea and make them mine raw." And it rose up to higher than the mountains and caused a tidal wave. Paimon tells the story of the people in the flying castle fighting the sea hydra together in a way that really engages the kids. Paimon's good with the kids. And that was how everybody works together to defeat the serpent and protect the city. So the serpent's been defeated? What a shame. I wanted to beat it myself when I grow up. That's the spirit. You'll face other monsters when you grow up. What kind of monsters? Let's talk about something else. Ooh, that's a bit dark, maybe. Quite true though. I promised to tell you what I know after hearing our story, so what would you like to know? We'll ask about the mysterious creatures in the woods. Oh, there's a lot of them in the forest, like the legendary Sumpter Beast Lord. It isn't like an ordinary Sumpter Beast, and it will attack intruders. And the Rishbaland Raja that snatches bad children away. But I'm old enough to know that Rana made up that to scare the kids. They all sound interesting, but we'd like to know about the round, plant-like fairies called Aranara. Do you know about them? Oh, Aranara. Never heard of them, but I know about the Gator Raja. Is very, very big gator in the woods and has lived for a long, long time and is very, very cunning. There was this one time... That didn't sound convincing. Never mind. Just ask about something else. Well, can't believe there's a gator like that. Do you go into the woods often, Cavus? Yeah, I used to, but not lately, since I got lost in there once. Well, at least that's what the adults said. That's what the adults said. because I don't remember anything. I went into the forest to see my friend and share stories about my sister. Then I just can't remember what happened. When I came to my senses, I was back in the village already. My father held me tightly while everyone was around me, asking me if I was hurt, hungry or thirsty, and then they wouldn't let me go there again. You should listen and not go there. Well, you went to the forest to see your friend? Yeah? You have a friend in the forest? Doesn't everyone live in the village? Yeah, a friend to everyone lives in the forest. Taught us many things, like what wild fruits we shouldn't eat, which trees would let us climb on them. So what is that friend like? Well, I can't tell you. I'm sorry. They were friends. I made a pact with Subadar and Iotham. My guess is it's a secret between the kids. I think we just hit a dead end. Okay, we understand. Now be a good boy and don't play outside the village. Of course, I'll be a good big brother to Subadar and Iotham. Okay, Subadar. I'm not sure if I'm saying this name right. It's Sudabeh. I don't know. What story would you like to hear, Subadar? Any story will do, but I'd like to have a distinguished lady who is smart and powerful. Well, she doesn't have to be a distinguished lady, but the character's got to be determined and loving. Like Princess Cinnamon, who left her palace with a tiger in the fairy tale. That's a lot of demands. Well, Paimon knows several ladies who fit that description, but somehow they all have connections to Electro. Electro's good, makes plants stronger and bear more fruit. You know a lot, Subadar. So where should Paimon start? In a place far away there's a library, a general and a shrine maiden. Are they two different stories? I can't think. Library. Well, that could be a story about Lisa. And the shrine maiden, who's that? Was it Kudasara, maybe? Let's talk about Lisa. Let's see if this one is Lisa. Paimon go with the story of Miss Lisa, but Paimon would prefer another one. Why give me the option? Why give me the option? Ah, dear. Okay. In a place far away, on the other side of the ocean, there's a lady general and a shrine maiden. Oh yeah, making the shrine maiden a priestess and the general a queen should help you understand it better. Are they both distinguished ladies? Yeah, they both are. I'm a little bit sad the disrespect to Lisa. It's just, I think she should be given a bit more. She's very powerful. Don't know why you wouldn't want to tell a story about Lisa. Once upon a time, in a kingdom far away, there was a very beautiful and powerful queen. But a war came, and although the queen won, she also lost many friends. She cried and cried, "So, I'm going to make a robot and have it work for me. Then I shall live alone in the palace forever, and not make any more friends, so I won't lose them." Beep, copy that, working now, replied the robot, and then began running the kingdom for the queen. Then some bad guys started to scheme. Where does the priestess come in? The queen had a pretty and powerful priestess friend who couldn't bear to see the queen go on this way. That was when a traveller came to the kingdom. She and her companion were both smart and brave. So the priestess thought, they are agile and resilient if they are willing to help. Paimon tells the story of the queen and the priestess, both of whom are distinguished ladies, in a way that really engages the kids. In the end, the lonely robot was still working hard, but that's another story. Everyone was so awesome. Even though that traveller wasn't a distinguished lady, she was still strong. That's what I want to be when I grow up. I'm sure you can do it. But if you don't behave and get lost out there, then none of that will happen. Very smooth of you, Paimon. Yes, I'll behave and won't wander outside. What happened when you got lost before? I don't remember. I just went into the woods to gather herbs. Herbs? Yeah, Alfonso said there's a herb to improve Grandpa's eyesight. He has trouble seeing things lately, and can't even see people coming this way, so I wanted to help Grandpa. Did Alfonso send you? No, he warned me not to wander into the forest too, but I wanted to help, so I sneaked off. Then, I don't remember the rest. Nothing at all? Nothing. When I came round, I was already home. My brother said everyone was worried. I know what I did was wrong, and I'll never sneak off into the woods again. That's right, good girl. Speaking of the forest, about the mysterious creatures in the woods. I don't know anything about them. Well, that was fast. What do you mean by mysterious? If I know what they are, they're not mysterious. If I don't, I wouldn't be able to tell you. Sorry. That actually makes a lot of sense. But what Pyro wants to ask about is round, plant-like berries. Round and plant-like? Oh. Does that ring a bell, Super Duck? Oh, that sounds mysterious. That's a shame, because Rana said she would love to know what an Aranara is. Oh, she wants to know too? Then she does. Also, didn't the priestess in the story say agagag? What does that mean? Don't be a tantrum-throwing child who refuses to talk to others. Agagag. Okay. The priestess and the queen are really great friends. But like how they trust each other, I think Rana would understand why I can't say it. When I'm old enough to understand a lot more, I'll tell Rana and you too. But no, not now. Oh, well, I hope you can grow up to be healthy and happy. I'll be old by then. It's okay. I'll also age, so you'll always be more mature than me. Alright then, we won't ask any more questions. Just be a good girl and don't wander around. Thank you for the story. I love it very much. I'm going to be smart, pretty and strong, just like the priestess. Then I'll marry Rana. Seems like they know about the mysterious creatures, but just don't want to tell us. Should we divide and conquer them? Should get the adults in town to pressure them? I think it's not going to work. Just treat it as a secret between these kids. Divide and conquer. Come on, the kids, not villains. Just treat it as a secret they don't want the adults to know. We're staying in Samira for a while, and we'll have time to look into it. I'm back. How did it go? Was it fun? It was fun. They told us a story. Dragons actually don't need people, Rana. Oh yeah? Well, that's good to hear. I was worried a dragon might fly over here and eat you all someday. Oh no. Storytelling is kind of fun. I think so too. I'm beat. Okay, you should go home now. It's about time to eat. Icebat said he caught good stuff in the water today. Come with us, Rana. And both of you too. We've got business to attend to, but thanks for the invite. I want to eat with Rana. I'll be there next time. Come on, you got to go now, or Icebat is going to finish it all by himself. Okay, bye Rana, bye you two. Stick around for a minute, Itham. I want to talk to you. I'm concerned about you. The forest hasn't been the same lately. The animals are getting aggressive and more fungi popped up. Same with the withering zones, which keep appearing. Don't go picking mushrooms anymore, okay, Itham? Don't worry, I know where's safe and what's not safe. What's more, starshrooms are tasty, and they give you the energy to keep working hard. No, Granny Jarrett and I are both worried. Promise me that you won't run around out there before I figure out what's going on. Okay. That's a good boy, Itham. You'll be great when you grow up. Alright, go eat with Covas and the others. Got it. I hope they grow up safe and sound. What do you think about these kids, Greg? Yeah, they're good kids. Yeah, I understand. Regardless, I hope they grow up safe and sound. My patrol is actually not done yet. I've still got to check out the west, and I have a favour to ask. Greg and Pyman, would you mind coming with me? No? Why? I spotted some withering zones there, and no one to check them. I'm very worried about the kids wandering into one. Greg, now that you're here, would you give me a hand with that? Please, though I have nothing to repay you with. I'll take the nice axe of yours. Yeah, we have nothing else to do anyway. We just call it exercising. So you will help? I really appreciate it. I don't know how I can make it up to you. You've done so much for me. Well, I'm not going to ignore those in need. Let's go then. Get up from here, then go straight that way until we get to the withering zone. Okay. Right, well that sounds like a good thing to do. I think we've kind of run out of time for today. Yeah, this is going to be... Well, all I know about this quest is it is super, super long. And it looks like there's going to be a lot of talking in it as well. But that's not necessarily a bad thing. It's good to kind of... I've been told that I need to do some more world quests because I need to know more about the lore of this game. Because there's a lot of things that I don't know yet. And it's always fun to kind of find out. Let's not get too close to that because I don't want to start that just yet. Right, well, we'll leave that until next time. Thank you for watching today. I hope you're going to enjoy this series of quests. We may take breaks here and there if it does turn out to be super long. But yeah, I've got something to work towards now anyway. It's always good to make up your own kind of plan, your own kind of quest as to what you want to achieve. I enjoy doing that in these games. So yeah, I'll see you next time. Bye.